Right, now that we have our platform installed, we're gonna talk a little bit of the functions of all these buttons up here, all these icons. What is the market watch? What does the navigator resembles? We're gonna talk about the toolbox a bit. So this is gonna be a quick summary to what all these functions are and how are you going to be using them and which ones are going to be important. So we've got the file menu, which comes in with a lot of functions. Basically, let me say this, basically the MT4, all these functions, all these icons, the time frames, your new chart, you zoom in or you zoom out, they are like the one-click version of what you are going to get if you use the menu option. So the menu option is like a long way to a function. So it's basically going to be using the one-click function. If you want to say draw a horizontal line, you can also draw one from insert objects, horizontal line, you see. So the difference is only that with the functions here on the icon menu, it's a one-click function, and then from the menu function you have to click through buttons to get to the function. So basically on the file menu we've got a new chart. This is where you open your currency pair chart. For instance, we want the USD CAD. You click and you open USD CAD chart, and then we also get profiles, save as picture. Let's say you want to save this current chart open as a picture. Then you've got print, open an account, deposit, withdrawal, log into an account. So these are all self-explanatory functions. Then you've got the view menu. This is where you change your languages. Maybe you want a different language for your MT4. Then you've got the toolbars. You've got the standard, the line studies, and the time frame. These are these buttons here on the just below the menu. Then you've got the status bar. Status bar is the one at the right at the bottom. That's your status bar. And then we've got the charts bar. The charts bar is the one that comes here. When you click view, then you go to charts bar, it will show you the number of charts that are open. And then you've got the symbols. This is going to show you the symbols part. And then you've got the depth of the market, Euro USD. This is when you want to see how deep the market is. And then you've got market watch. Market watch is the same as this here, market watch. And then we also have data window. See, the data window shows you the current values of where your cursor is. So it can show you like what was the date, the opening price, the high, the low, and the closing price. Then we've got the navigator. The navigator is the same as this one here, the one with accounts, subscription, indicators, expert advisors, scripts and services. And then we've got the toolbox. Toolbox, that's the right, the one at the bottom there, the one that comes in with your trade exposure, history, news, mailbox, calendar. That's your toolbox. And then we've got the strategy tester. We're not going to talk much about the strategy tester in this class. Then you've got charts, and then we've got full screen. If you want to view the full screen, to exit, to exit you go again back, and then you click on full screen. Then that's how you exit full screen. Then we've got insert. The insert function, we've got the indicators section. This is where you get all your indicators. Remember the ones we were talking about under technical analysis. This is where you're going to get most of those indicators. And then you've got the object section. This is where you insert illustrative purpose indicators on your chart, like horizontal line, trend line, circles. You see you've got lines, you've got channels, And then we got Fibonacci's, we got shapes. Let's say you want to install an eclipse, you just click and then you draw your eclipse here. And then you also insert objects. If you want to insert arrow, thumbs up, graphical, you see there's quite a lot of things. Rectangle label, you see that's a rectangle label. Then we come to charts. Under charts, you also get to see the depth of the market, the indicators list. If you click and you've got indicators installed on your chart, like right now we've got the moving average, we've got an average directional moving index. It's also an indicator, the one at the bottom there, ADX. So this is where you're gonna see the indicators installed on your chart. If you want to delete, you just select, click on delete. You can see the indicator is deleted. Then you've got objects. You see, objects is everything that is on your chart, including these horizontal lines. If you insert, let's say you want to delete all, you click on delete, then you remain with your chart only. Then you've got on chart also, you got the bar chart. Right now we are on a candlestick chart. If I click on bar chart, you're gonna see that the chart is gonna change. We've got the chart in the form of bar chart, and then we've got candlesticks, then we've got a line chart. So these are the three different types of charts that are offered on MT4. Then we've got time frames. Okay, let me revert back to candlesticks, which is what we're gonna be mainly using. So you got time frames. You've got the minute, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, all the way up to monthly. So yeah, on MT4, these are the time frames that are offered on MT4. But you will notice as we go, once we start using MT5, we are going to get furthermore time frames, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and 12 hours. That is on MT5. What this does is it helps you in your analysis and reading of price action. So that is the time frame. Let's say you want to change the time frame, go to time frames. Let's say we need 30 minutes. So this means this is a representation of 30-minute time frame. That means every candle is 30 minutes. Then you've got templates. You can save the template on the chart. For instance, this one, if you want to save it, go to chart, templates, we save it. I'm gonna save this one as default. Okay, let me override that. So that every time you go to file, new chart, you open a new chart, it's gonna come with that default template chart. I'm going to show you how to customize this chart shortly, so that you can clearly see the price action on the chart. But firstly, let's continue with the functions. Then we've got grid. Grid is this white vertical and horizontal lines. So if you don't want those, you just click here, and then it becomes clean. And then we've got auto scroll. Auto scroll is whereby you see this line here. If it auto scroll is selected, right? If auto scroll is selected, it means every time there's a new candle that open or there's a change in price, the chart automatically scrolls to the current price action. But if you have auto scroll unselected, then the chart is not gonna auto scroll to the current price action. That is, you'll be able to move on your chart horizontally, left to right or right to left, without the chart auto scrolling back. So that's the same function with chart shift. You see, everything will be moving from right to left. And then we've got volume, and let's see, what does volume do? Now it's not popping up. And then you've got tick volumes, you see at the bottom there. That's your tick volume. It's sort of like an indicator. Then you've got zoom in and zoom out. Those are self-explanatory. Then you come to tools. We're not going to use too much of the tools menu except for the new order. The new order, if you click on new order, this is the page where you open your trades. Let's say you want to buy or you want to sell. The new order icon is where you click, and then you are represented with this menu here. Right now it's saying waiting for update because market is closed at the moment. This video is being recorded during the weekend, so that's why this wait for update is showing here. But during market conditions, you'll be seeing the price movement and the price which you can sell at and buy it. And then so that is the only function that we will normally use on the tools menu. Then you've got the windows menu. This is whereby you want to change the arrangement of your windows. Right now we've got 1, 2, 3 currencies open: Euro USD, USD CAD, and USD CHF. Let's say we need to tile those 3 windows. Click there. You see now they are represented in a tile format, cascade. So you see it's just a personal preference, like how you want your charts to appear. Tile vertically. Okay, this is the resolution for the platform. See, right now we are on Euro USD. If I select USD CAD, it means USD CAD is the one which is active. If I want to go back to my single view chart, I just maximize here. Then this is the help section. So now all those functions that I have described from the menu section, they are all found here. Like for instance, we've got file, new chart. You see that you get new chart also here as an icon. Then you've got the profile section. Then you've got the show symbols list. Then we've got the MetaQuotes language editor. Then we've got register virtual saver. We've got a register an account for trade signals, which you're not going to use. Auto trading, which you're not going to use. New order is the same one as the tools new order, you see. So if you click here, then you're faced with this menu to open a new order. And then here, this is the chart types: candlesticks, line chart, bar chart. This is zoom in. Then you've got zoom out. And then you've got arrangement of our currency pair windows that are open. And just maximize. This is auto scroll. See, auto scroll and move. Then you've got save the active chart as a picture. And then this is the cursor, the current icon that I made. Then this is the crosshair, the one you use to pinpoint certain price points. And then we've got draw vertical line. Then you've got draw horizontal line. Then you've got a draw a trend line. And this is to draw a channel, equidistance channel. And then here we've got the Fibonacci tool. This is the tool that we use to determine retracements. And then we've got the draw text. Let's say you want to remember a certain area. You click and insert, you draw your text, and then you write the text that's in relation to what you want to remember. And then you go. And then here we've got thumbs up, thumbs down, left price label. Let's say you want to know what price will be is on this level here. You see? So it tells you. So this is to mark a certain price point. So that's a left right label, price label. We've got a right price label. You see? So it will tell you what is the price at the current point that you are at. Then below this we've got the time frames. Remember, we got also the time frames under chart time frames. You see, so it's a long way. This is a shortcut. So if you want H1, then you click on H1. If you want H4 time frame, you want your candlesticks, you see. So this is where you change the time frames. And then you've got objects. I need to, because I've inserted all of those objects there that are price labels, the bullish FX text label, the Fibonacci. I'm just gonna go delete all. You see, now we are back to a blank chart with just the candlesticks. So this is your time frame. And then we've got the data window here. If you want to close it, you just click on X. And then you've got the market watch. This is where you're going to get the currency pairs, of which you can also open a new chart from here. Let's say we need the Euro GBP chart. You just click and drag it, and then it's gonna open the Euro GBP chart. Let's just wait for it to update. So this is the market watch. When rather than going to file, new chart, then you choose the chart that you want, you just drag the chart that you want. You see, Euro GBP is opened and it is updated. It's on a daily time frame. Now I change, I'm on an H1 time frame. As you can see now on the market watch, we only have a few currency pairs displayed. There's a lot of currency pairs that can be displayed here, and for you to see all of them, you just come to the white background, you right click, then you go show all. Then it's gonna show all the symbols that the broker offers. You see, all the symbols that the broker is gonna offer you to trade. So it's right click, you go to show all. Right now show all is no longer highlighted because I've already selected it. Let me click to hide all, and then I've got 3 assets left only, which are the ones that are opened here. Then if I right click, show all, then I'm gonna see all the assets that are tradable from this broker. If I'm done with it, then I'm gonna close it. Then we've got the navigator. This is where you're going to be seeing your accounts. Right now we've got our demo account displayed. See, these are the demo accounts. And then we've got the subscriptions, we've got the indicators. These are the ones I was talking about during the technical analysis sections. Then we've got the expert advisors. This is where you're gonna get your robots and everything. Then you've got scripts. Scripts is if you are into programming, then you got your programming section for your robots there. But we're not gonna talk about this in this class, but the indicators, we'll be focusing on them a little bit later. So when you're done with the navigator, if you don't want it there, personally I want to see a clear chart, I close it so that I have the chart. If I want the market watch, I'll just come to view, then I go to market watch, then I'm gonna see the market watch. But under normal circumstance, I need to see what the price action is telling me here. Then below here we've got the toolbox where we've got trade. This is gonna show you the balance and your equity, your free margin. Then you've got exposure. It's gonna show you more information regarding your account. Then you've got history. This is where you're gonna get the history of the activity on your account, the trades that you take, the deposits that you make. Then you've got the news section. This is where you're gonna get the news that are being fed to the platform from your broker. Then you've got the mailbox. This is where the broker is gonna send you some messages. Then you've got the calendar. This is the calendar that comes with the news, like the one we have described under fundamental analysis. And then we've got company, market, alert, signals, articles, code base, VPS, experts, and journal. We're not gonna use most of this at this moment in time, but you only need to take note of the trade and your history. The calendar, I would advise you to use a calendar from investing.com. So once you're done with that and you don't need it on the platform, you click on close so that you remain with the clean chart. If you want it back, you just come to view and then toolbox. Then it's gonna come and you can adjust it here up and down so that you see more information. So that's pretty much about how you can navigate the platform and what's the function of each and every asset. Oh yes, one other thing, on your horizontal axis, this is where you get your dates. You see, your date and time on the horizontal axis. Now on the vertical axis, this is where you're going to see the price of the currency pair. For instance, we are on Euro GBP right now, and the price is at 0.89. This is where you're gonna see. So for €1, you're going to get 0.89 British pounds, and you can adjust this. You can move up and down because auto scroll is not selected. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can navigate the platform and what each and every icon represent. So in the next class, I'm going to show you how to customize the platform so that it becomes clearer, to be easy on the eye, and you can see where price action is heading or what it is doing, because you don't want to have a busy chart or a noisy chart. You want to have a clean, clear chart when you're doing your price action. So that's what we are going to cover in the next class. I'll see you again. Thank you.